Hi there guys, it's Ross at FoodTravelMusicLove.com. Inspiration from the heart. Starting as always outside the grass condo on PATTAYA Thai in Pattaya in Thailand. One of our little food tours.
I didn't think that I would get through. I didn't think that I could win. Now I finally need to move on. And I can get the taste of love again.
The idea of today's video then is quite informal. I want to get out and just see how cheap is local food in Pattaya. How cheap can you get food out there? Not in a skinflint way, just want to try and, you know, dispel a few myths, show you what some of the Western prices are like and just see how cheap you can really get some good quality local grub. Now I'll be honest, I'm not necessarily a big one against places like 7-Eleven. I do often get some bits of food in there, take that back to the room, sit in the aircon. If I'm getting on with work, that can be a typical lunch sometimes, for me, maybe for other people. I think the total there, 50, 90, 100, 110 baht, 120 baht. The weird thing is, I love advocating eating local. In England, my home, eating local costs a lot. Eating in like supermarkets and that is cheap. It's completely the other way around here. There's obviously some obvious supply, demand, commerce reason for it that I either can't get or can't be bothered to try and work out. Little chicken breasts and that are about 40 baht. You can get little bowls of salad and like crab sticks with a little dipping sauce and things, about 50 baht. Drinks, bottles of drinks in there, about 40 baht. Water's 14, 15 baht. It is a good, cheap, generally speaking, way of living. But also want to show you some of the out and about proper Thai street food. So that's the grass just behind me there. I'm going to take a little back street from the grass, which is on the main Pattaya Thai, and I'm going to head down some of the little back streets, just see what's available for some of the locals, some of the people that like to get out and about around these back streets. I tend to find that's where you get the best stuff. I love how you get these vans and trucks that just go around and they're basically selling their wares just from the truck. And they have a lot of these speakers. You'll hear a lot of stuff. Unless you understand Thai, it'll just be another language, should we say, just going out of these speakers. And I have asked a few people, and they're literally just saying limes, basically, limes for sale, chilies, herbs, come and get your herbs, limes. You know, like a London kind of Del Boy style market trader, but done in a Thai style from the back of a Volkswagen. It's great. It sort of takes me back to days staying at my granddad's, like we used to have like any old iron. Gypsies, should we say? I think you're allowed to say that, aren't you? I'm not suggesting these are gypsies. I found that some places are just absolutely written in Thai. You wouldn't have a clue what the name of the restaurant is. You just have to remember where it is to get back there. Or sometimes they're written in part English, part Thai, like and over there. You'll normally get a combination. Sometimes some of the absolute best food that you might get is just guessing on a menu that's completely written in Thai, pointing and saying, please can I have that? Well, I'll see whether that works. There's a method in a minute. I've walked past this place probably 9 times on this particular visit. And it's huge, and I've only just realised now that this is probably a restaurant, obviously based on the fact that I'm out and about specifically looking for food and drink. And it's a massive establishment. Some of these places are just tucked away. They might even look like a factory, but they've probably got some of the best food going on in there that you can imagine. There's some nice smells coming from a little stall in the background here. I'm flying back to England in about 5 days. I don't really want to be risking anywhere that may or may not have the best hygiene standards. I'm not saying anything like that, but there's nobody there at the moment. Might be the greatest food in the world. I don't want any deli belly. And I don't want Pattaya Daya. Something I've always noticed, which I'm pretty sure is intentional, a lot of these little kind of mobile street food vendors seem to pop up just outside 7-Elevens. And I like it in one way because it's like, you ain't going to beat us. But also, I don't think it's even that. It's just kind of thrusting upon a business opportunity. There's going to be lots of people coming out of there. Come and have some of this tasty grub here. Then you can warm up your chicken from there when you go home. So in the background here, that's one of my regular coffee places. I go to about 2 or 3 here. Just so you know, coffee prices can be anywhere from about 40 up to about 90 baht for a coffee. As in like a latte, cappuccino, something like that. I'm not talking about a white coffee that you just do straight out the kettle instant. but a decent coffee. They're very strong here, by the way. I haven't found a weak coffee. They're very, very strong, which is nice. But coffees average at about 60 or 70 baht for a nice latte. In England, about £1.40. Starbucks, £4.50. Okay, a random bag of little sweet things, look like donuts or something like that, for about 22p that was. She put in a couple of free bits as well, I think. A couple of little healthy looking donuts. Okay, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what these little things are like. Okay, it's something with a ball in it. Don't know if you can hear that rattling about. Oh, she said sweet. It's got sesame on it. I like that. Oh, oil oozing through my mouth. Like a little donut. Oh yes, that is well nice. That is well nice. The sesame seeds on there. Oil coating my lips. The sesame seeds. That's beautiful. I've got to try one of these other ones. I've seen these before. Red hot again. Healthy again. Deep fried. Oh. I think it's like a sweet yam. That is like a sweet potato or a sweet yam or something like that. Oh, that's really nice, that. And the third one here with more kind of icing sugar and on it, still wobbling about. All very different flavours, all of them. Oh, that is really good. What a great start. Should be a pudding, but what a great start. So I'm just standing outside New York Pizza House at the moment. I had said in the previous video, one of my first ones, that Bronx Pizza, which actually came in Brooklyn Diner boxes, but Bronx Pizza was at that point my favourite. This is up there with probably on the same level, I would say, as that. New York Pizza House. I can tell you now, 520 baht gets you a nice large pizza, some beautiful chicken tenders and a portion of chips and dips and some spices. 520 baht, about 11 quid. So really not bad at all. If you want to check them out, this is down on Second Road in Pattaya. Obviously if you're back in England, bad luck. Stopped at a little place here on Second Road. The only thing I can see in English is the words super noodles, but their menu suggests they do a lot more than that, so I'm just going to pick something at random to check out. Okay, so I went for a SUKI. I've never had that before. It's standard with seafood. I've asked for it to be a little bit spicier, and I've asked for chicken one instead. They said they could do chicken or seafood. I fancied a bit of chicken. 100 baht, let's see, about £2.10. I'm waiting for my bowl of SUKI. Looking forward to seeing what that is. Quite like just pointed at something. I just looked, there was a massive menu there, you can see. I mean, considering these are really small establishments, I'm so impressed with the amount of food that they can put on your plate and the different number of options. I've just realised, I'm in Pattaya, I've ordered SUKI, could well be sake. Even since I've been coming here for work, I've missed out on so many little establishments like this because I'm a bit of a tart when it comes down to the heat. Not high, spice heat, pep that all day long, I love that. Sun heat, I like to get into a bit of aircon. And if you're going into aircon establishments, you're mainly going then to like your westernised ones or big chains, which is fine. Got a place and time for them. But if you want some proper local Thai food, you got to sit out in the sun. I mean, what's the point in coming to Thailand if you're not going to do that, really? It might well be on its way. Thank you. Wow, small. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what this is. There's a weird combination of kind of clear broth and red in there. Oh, okay. Unless that's because they put some spice in it for me. Right. Oh, that's actually really quite thick. I didn't expect that. It's quite gelatinous. Let's see. Oh, lovely, lovely fresh flavours. Okay. Oh, okay. I think there's egg in it. I'm wondering what the other is. There's egg in it. It's like egg in a soup. Oh, noodles as well. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Okay, yeah. The redness, I think, is just some kind of chilli sauce that they put in there for me. That's fine. There's some other chilies in some oil here. I'll be putting some of that in. Absolutely loaded with cabbage. Cabbage, bean sprouts, noodles, egg, chicken. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They pop them there. Under no circumstances will I be trying to use that out in public with lots of people looking at me. Not happening. You know what I just said? Let's see, shall we? Let's see how it's done. Oh, made it look like a pro. First time I've ever picked them up. Although that's going to be hard to get in the gob, innit? They do, they just chuck it in. I think you're supposed to put it onto the spoon. Let's just let go of a little bit of that and see if I can make this look a little bit smoother. Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, it's weird because it tastes naughty and so healthy. I love that combination. Kind of naughty just from, obviously, whatever oil and that they put in there. Healthy because it's always just packed out with so many veg. So many veg and herbs and goodness. Really, really good things in there for you. I'm going to put a few chilies in. And by a few, I obviously mean completely ruin the dish. Oh yeah, I don't care. Let's see, let's see. A mouthful with a few of them chilies in there as well. Some cabbage, some noodles, some eggs, some chicken, some broth. Oh, them chilies really make it. Stunning. That is really, really good. I've saved some of the best food for this tour, I tell you. That is good. God knows what would have been in the 150 baht one, how big that would have been. I mean, this is 100 baht and it's huge. I don't even know if I'm going to get all through it, especially if there's still more to come. Amazing value for money, absolutely amazing value for money. I like how we saw Farangai kind of struggling with these things, came over with a fork. I like his style. And I was done, to be honest, I was finished with this, but I just love getting all these greens out. I love all the greens in these things. The greens in the chilies, beautiful. Well, based on just this dish alone, if you want to pop down on your local and find this place, I'm right opposite Easy Health, which I've done a couple of bits at before. Easy Health and the Babylon Gentlemen's Club, never been there. And it's a brilliant place. It's like in the little kind of setback kind of lay-by little strip. Oh yeah, there's Buffalo Bar, I always go past that. Buffalo Bar just down the road as well. And it's in a little row here, 100 baht, absolutely fantastic. I'm back here at one of my favourite restaurants that I come to. I'm having a pattaya, I think I'm saying that correct. It's like a spicy kind of pork with vegetables and things. Always really well priced here. I couldn't walk past here without popping in here on my little food tour just to see what eating local costs like, tastes like, feels like. So I might be saying it wrong, pattaya, but it's going to be really, really nice, I'm sure. I really, really like this place. You can check out about 3 or 4 other videos I've done specifically about food here. Absolutely fantastic. It's the one place I come all the time, like I said in other videos, and I have to have the same drink here all the time. Never had a Sprite in England, never have a Sprite. Sprite. No aircon in this place, a proper decent little Thai local restaurant. Huge big fan on though, that's doing a nice job. I'm going to try some of this first without putting anything else on it. Try it exactly as it came out of the kitchen. That's how I like to do these things. Show a little bit of respect for the love and passion that's gone into this. Straight in with some of the minced pork, I think. Minced pork and a little bit of rice. Oh, it smells good. Oh, that's nice. That's got a really light heat to it. A really light heat. Nice. Not too spicy. Really, really herby. Always taste lots of herbs in there as well. Ah, fantastic. Oh, it's nice to try something new when I've been coming somewhere as a regular. It's really, really nice to try a new dish. I'm going to get in some of that egg. Oh, still got a bit of yolk. huge mouthful of egg, pork, spice, mince, rice, herbs. Oh yes. Beautiful. I'm never sure culturally whether they're actually happy us putting chilies on dishes that aren't supposed to be that hot. You know, is it showing respect for the food or not? Alright, but I'm going to get on and enjoy that. This is really, really tasty here. Get down and find it if you can. I'm really enjoying today's adventures. I'm getting absolutely stuffed already. I've had 2 big old plates of food. I've had them sweet things as well. I'm going to try and find one more thing as well, just for the sake of it. Why not? That was 80 baht. 80 baht. And that's only because I had a Sprite. 50 baht for the meal. 50 baht for... I'm not going to try and remember the name of it again. I might try and re-edit the name of it and just overdub it. That meal was PATTAYA. Oh, and it was lovely. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I've been walking past this place now for the last 10 days. A new place opened directly opposite what somebody said is the largest 7-Eleven in the world. I'm not sure. Make your own minds up on that. But I literally stay right opposite this. The grass on the PATTAYA, this is melting in my hands. I'm going to see what this is like. As you can see, I've got 3 different flavours. 30 baht. This is about 80p. We'll try the old blueberry one first. Bit of health. Oh, that smells stunning already. Oh, that is wonderful. Proper chunks of blueberry in there as well. The smell alone is stunning. Oh, frozen blueberry. It would be, wouldn't it? That is... Oh, I'm all out of superlatives. That is really nice. Try a couple of the other flavours as well. Try the vanilla chip. Vanilla with chocolate chips, I'd assume. Oh, very nice. Very sweet and very naughty. Got a perfect end to my little food tour today after them spicy dishes back there. And a refreshing bit of coconut as well. Ah. Frozen ice cold bounty in the mouth. That this is really, really nice. 30 baht. Come and find this place. It's a huge place considering there's not a huge selection of ice creams, but a really, really nice selection. But God knows what they're paying for this place. Right opposite the Titanic 7-Eleven, I'm going to call it. Right opposite Titanic. Absolutely fantastic ice cream. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed today's little show round. A few more formal things as well coming up on the channel, but today I've just shown you there. I've spent just over 200 baht, not even 5 quid, massive pot of ice cream, some lovely little sweet things at the beginning, and 2 huge plates of food. Absolutely brilliant, all on the back streets. I mean, I'm on one of the mainest roads of Pattaya at the moment, but otherwise not in the main town, some of the back streets. Beautiful. Ross, FoodTravelMusicLove.com. Inspiration from the heart. Tough job, tough job.